Hello, my name is Bryonic. Welcome to part 3 of my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. I'm just going to immediately get into it. You guys know the typical. We have Natsu, KFP, Boxbound, Screech, and Survivor. Boxbound evolved last episode, so I didn't do any off-screen training, and we're just going to immediately get into it. Let's go. Running shoes! I wonder how many old school fans who played the original Game Boy games, when played the original Red and Blue and Game Boy and got to Leaf Green and Fire Red after playing Ruby and Sapphire, were so accustomed to the running shoes, then saw that they were nowhere in sight. I wonder how many of them thought this was just going to be a slow walk the entire time. I have to genuinely wonder that. Okay, we're going to lead with Screech, methinks, and you know what this means? We have a new route and new Pokemon to eventually capture once we hit those points in the route. So we're going to lead with Screech with the typical Tail Whip, Quick Attack combo. Okay, level 9s. I can deal with this. Screech! I'm going to be perfectly honest, I hate Sand Attack. Because it seems like after just a couple of sand attacks, I miss my attacks so often compared to the NPCs. It's the same thing with Confusion. It might be a 50-50 coin flip, but I'm gonna miss it every time. It is so annoying. Okay. Tail Whip, and they're gonna use Sand Attack, and I'm gonna miss a Quick Attack. Oh! That's surprising. Okay. Oh! That, I just realized I was having a moment of, a Gust. If their Gust attack got critical, Screech would be dead. Okay, I don't like that at all. We're gonna switch in KFP, because I feel like, KFP is definitely safe. Here's my Gust! My Gust is going to hit a bit more since I've got Tail Whip off. There you go. Good job, Screech. You know, when I was younger, I used to look at these player models, and, I remember the first time I saw them, I thought it was somebody with, hair in front of their eyes, that old, kind of emo goth, little hair fluff right in front of the other eye. Then you talk to it. Oh, never mind, he doesn't face forward. Oh, this one does. Okay, yeah, it faces forward and you realize, oh, it's just him looking to the side. It's got that weird meta, though, where it's okay, we're playing Pokemon, but they got Game Boys in this game. What the heck? I always found that fun. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing we did in Viridian Forest. We're gonna lead Natsu and go into KFP to clean it up if this guy's got more than one Pokemon. Oh, he's got 3. Perfect. You know what's fun to think about? I think Psychic-type moves, do neutral damage to Bug. So if there's a Weedle, like there is now, I think Boxbound could hit it for super effective damage with the new Confusion it learned. And the thing is, I want to use Boxbound until they are no longer of use. Sounds terrible, but... Oh, there it is. That's good. It's gonna be my absolute luck that, it's still... God, this is gonna poison, isn't it? Oh, shoot. See, normally my luck on that is pretty bad. I don't want to have to bother running to the Pokemon Center again. And we're going to have KFP come out just to pick up some Straggler XP. So I do think definitively in this episode, what my goal is to catch, like, catch as many Pokemon as I can in this entire go, but I want to get through Mount Moon and get to Cerulean before I call it, because I feel like that's a good stopping point. What do you have? One of these guys, I think it might be him or the one ahead. One of them has an Ekans, so I want to be on the lookout for that. Okay, we have a Rattata. You know, this might be okay. Harden. Yeah, we are going to use stat moves. I'm not literally making obsolete you. Hooligan you. Now use a tackle. Okay. Holy... I'm not chancing it. I'm not chancing that at all. Absolutely not. We have Survivor for a reason. I want a death-free... There it is. Okay, I knew there was an Ekans somewhere. I want a death-free Nuzlocke. Is that so much to ask for? Now, don't worry, my physical attack's not going to be used. It's all special here, baby. Uh-huh. I was going to say, that did less damage than I thought it was going to be, but then again, Boxbound is not a psychic type, so it doesn't get stab. But it does get to level 11, so there's that. I will absolutely take it. Okay, another bug catcher, so leading with Natsu, and then we'll be going into, yeah, typical strategy. I don't have to keep repeating it. You guys are listening, you already, oh, a Weedle! Yeah, I think we're just gonna have Natsu take out as many of these guys as possible. Maybe I'll switch out once it hits level 14, I don't know. The thing is, I want to distribute my levels as evenly as possible. But, yeah. So, let's go ahead and... You know, I was going to tail whip out a habit, but there's no point since it's just going to use Harden. Gonna take a quick drink. Okay, yeah, it's basically a battle of attrition. Not too much of a battle of attrition, but, you know, effectively, yeah, there's no point in using Tail Whip on that guy. Does this guy also have, like, a Caterpie and a Metapod? Yeah. You know, I think we'll keep out Screech. I do want to hit level 11 with Screech. So, Tail Whip, followed by Quick Attack. On the bright side, at least Caterpie can't, like, poison me or anything. That's nice. It can reduce my speed, but Quick Attack's gonna make that obsolete, so... You know, I do remember in... was it Diamond and Pearl back in the day? I do remember, like, kind of thinking the same thing with, like, you know, it's gonna be, like, the Metapod thing, because I think they had a Kakuna or a Cascoon. Something along those lines. And I just assumed it would be a case where, like, oh, they're just going to keep using Harden. And I was surprised to find out that they actually had attack moves. It might have been Diamond and Pearl. Okay, I think we're going to go down here and just fight this guy real quick. Oh, I've got Spearow. Thank goodness I don't have a 14? What? Okay, hit it with an Ember. I was gonna say, I think the worst thing this thing has is Pack. But not gonna be an issue. Growl at me all you want. Because I am a special attacker. Give me those XPs. Finally, level 14. Okay. That was too easy. GG's, GG's. Did I fight her yet? I didn't think so. Okay. That look you gave me is so intriguing. I didn't look at you. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a! Tail whip. Box bound, be the hero. You know, if only... I don't know what I'm gonna catch next. I think on the next route, like, the rarest thing is the Nidoran female. I hope I get a Nidoran just in general. That would be great. I do remember my playthrough of Fire Red when the games just came back out on the Switch. And what I did... I know I had a Nidorino for a while there. I was trying to fill out the entire Pokedex, and it took me actually a couple hours to find a female Nidoran of just battling stuff, and I was not running away. I remember I was, like, actively, like, just killing everything, like, knocking everything out. So, oh god. But yeah, it legitimately took me, like, 2 hours to find a female Nidoran. It was borderline maddening. I hated it. It was no fun time, but I finally found one and I accidentally killed it. So then it took me another 15-30 minutes to find another one. That was not fun whatsoever. It sucked. But done like dinner. Okay, Dan. Okay. I think this chick has Jigglypuff. I gotta remember. Oh, it's just a single Jigglypuff. Okay, I was right. Judo chop. That was stupid easy. Okay, I was hoping that was a level. That's it? Yeah. Okay. What do we got? Oh! I found a Nidoran! Yay! Survivor, don't kill it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know, I might be a little cocky for this, but I think I have enough health that I can manage this. Yep, I was gonna say, now it's just a matter if it stays in. Oh god, oh god. Okay, we're safe. Yeah, it's literally a matter if it'll just stay inside the ball at this point. Come on. Okay, we're gonna switch out to some... Yeah, I think we're gonna switch to somebody else. Do you have that... What is that? Oh, yours is racing accuracy. Well, that sucks. You know, I think... Wait, why'd I do that? It's a bug type! Oh, I didn't think about it. You know, I think your tackle will not hurt that bad. Really? What are the odds? Isn't that like only a like 10, 15, maybe 20% proc, and I got poisoned on both tries. How many antidotes do I have? Oh god, I hope I have a few. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to call you. The fact that you proc poison point, I don't want to call you something like that. Call you Deadeye. Oh, I have 2 antidotes. That's good. Although I feel like I might want to backtrack and buy some more antidotes. There's a Pokemon Center up here. And I think this is the last trainer we fight before we hit the Pokemon Center before Mount Moon. So let's get up there and heal up real quick. Oh yeah, then to our right we have a Magikarp. How much money do I got right now? Should have surely 500, right? Oh yeah, we're fine. So technically this would be the Route 4 encounter. Yeah, of course. Oh. It's a female. What do we want to call it then? I was going to call it Kaido as a One Piece reference, but I don't know now. Is it Shiarly? I think it's... Is it like Shiarly, the, like the fortune teller woman in Fishman Island arc, who's like the half-sister of Arlong? Worst case scenario, I change the name later. Placed in box 1. We are not accessing you for a while there, Shiarly. But in terms of water type coverage, we might need it. Okay, one of these I know for a fact is an item. Is it this rock? No. Is it that rock? Okay, I'm fairly certain one is an item. Is it you? No. That one? Nope. That one? No. That one? No. See, here's something I learned years and years ago playing Pokemon. Like, there are these, like, little patches of, like, the landscape, the grass and stuff. They're kind of, like, it's very noticeably different from, like, other pieces of grass. They always have a berry inside of it. See? 1 Persian berry. Every time. I did heal, right? Okay. I'm gonna backtrack, and I will... Yeah, I'm gonna backtrack real quick, buy some antidotes, and I'll be right back. Okay. I ended up buying, like, 6 antidotes, and as a bonus... And just because I ended up buying a couple more Pokeballs, just so we're safe. So, you know, everybody's sealed up. So, let's see. Who do I want to lead with? I almost forgot I had Deadeye already. Holy crap. Let's lead with Screech this time. Mount Moon, what are we going to catch in here? Let's see. Okay. Oh, crap. Zubat. Oh! We getting a Geodude. That's cool. That'll actually be... That'll be handy against Lieutenant Surge. I mean, I normally use Diglett, but we could definitely use him. Let's hit Tail Whip a couple of times to reduce his defense. Because, like, I don't want to spend, like, a long time... Yeah. I don't want to spend a long time just whittling down his HP. Okay, that's actually really good. I'm gonna gamble, but, like, I'm gonna hate myself if it crits. Okay. Okay, we're good. We can actually catch him. That's good, that's good. Let's actually get him. Okay. Let's see... I feel like it's gotta stay, right? Sweet. Caught a Geodude. Fantastic. Round 4 makes it easy to pick up. What are we gonna call you, my Rocky boy? I was gonna leave it at Cobble, but we're gonna go Cobbler. Okay. So, I'm trying to think if there's any reason to use him instead of Deadeye. And I don't know. So, okay. Now that we've actually gotten our encounter in here, I am gonna switch to Survivor. And he's probably gonna pick up, like... Never mind, we're gonna switch to KFP. But, anyway, what I was saying is, probably gonna use... Survivor for This Is Why I Bought Antidotes. We're going to use Survivor for majority of the Pokemon in this cave. And also, I know there are hikers in this cave as well, so we're probably going to have Survivor be, like, our forefront for those as well. You know, I'm really glad I decided to buy all of those antidotes now. Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have used Deadeye. Deadeye could use some love. Ah, well. Yeah, got me. Okay, really glad I decided to go back and buy antidotes. Because I had a feeling this was going to be an issue. Okay, I knew there was a reason I was coming up here. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. I don't want to deal with Zubats right now. Do these also know Poison Sting? Couldn't affect me with Astonish there, buddy. I'm sorry. My god, 2 for 2 attack. It works a second time, I just know it. I feel like she had... No, I'm trying to read this. She had either... My gut is telling me this is the one that had Clefairies, because I think the one later on has Bellsprout and Oddish. Was I right? I was! Good! You know, I'm thinking about Clefairy now, and it just reminded me, like, earlier I mentioned that it took me, like, 2 hours, like, a total of 2.5 hours to catch a female Nidoran. And then I remember, like, very distinctly in that same playthrough, it took me about 2.5 hours to catch a female Nidoran, then and I refused to go into Mount Moon until I had it, and then as soon as I walked into Mount Moon, the first thing I encountered was a Clefairy, and I was like, okay, it went easy on me in terms of luck, that's good. I was so thankful. Like, yeah, the RNG normally doesn't go that easy on me. Kinda unfortunate, but... Okay, I had Survivor out. That's good. You know, I'm trying to keep these episodes somewhat short, and I just keep glancing over at the time, and I'm already, like, bordering a half hour of recording, and I don't... I'm not even through Mount Moon yet, I was hoping, but... I don't know. It's just... How did I do this? I know I gotta go through this cave to get to Cerulean City, I know. Oh, no, it's Leer Impact. Okay, that works. You know, I'm looking at Deadeye right now, and I don't know how many people, like, how many of you guys have watched the anime ReZero, but it's just reminding me of the White Rabbit from that, and it is like, holy crap. Like, it has the White Rabbit vibe from ReZero, and that, like, borderline gives me PTSD. It's like, oh my god. Not literally, of course, but, you know, it's just, that was a terrifying scene in that anime. And, of course, the Caterpie attacks Deadeye, and it does not proc Poison Point. Oh, level 8. And Focus Energy to boot. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we have more Pokemon to fight. Well, that's good. We're gonna hear... Oh, that's the strat. We could use Focus Energy and hope for a crit. Oh, that'd be great. Let's do that. Normally I don't use like a bunch of status condition moves in my normal playthroughs. Because, let's be honest, Pokemon is kind of easy if you've been playing long enough. Like, once you learn the type chart, it actually is really simple. But because of the Nuzlocke, I do want to try to use more, like, stat-affecting moves. Come on, Dad, just elongate this. Come on, get the crit. I use Focus Energy, baby. Come on. Yes! We got a crit! Okay, one more. Then we've got another man. Another critical. Deadeye, you might be a full-time T. Oh my god, it leveled up a bunch. Oh my god, that's so much EXP. Dude, we might be at level 10 after this whole thing. Holy crap. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with a Leer. And hopefully Focus Energy is still active. You know what I think happened? I think I got a little overambitious in this episode. We had all those trainers on Route 3 that we were fighting, and I think fighting all of them and getting through Mount Moon was a little bit much of an ask. Like, my plan was to go all the way to Cerulean City in this episode, but I do think it was a bit much of an ask for that, so I do kind of apologize on that one. Yeah, but I mean, for sure, I will get to Cerulean City in the next episode, so there's that to look forward to. Okay, I think with that, we're going to call it. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. And this has been Bryonic, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And bye!